What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to give you my review on the brand new Life P3 True Wireless Noise Cancelling Earbuds by Soundcore by Anker. And I got to cut to the chase, guys. These are the best value that you can buy right now. I'm creating a new segment for these. I'm going to call these the budget premium segment because really they give you a ton of premium features that you wouldn't expect at an $80 price point. That's right, at $80 you get thumping bass, you get a ton of bass. That's actually really clear too, and that makes a huge difference. A lot of you might know that when you buy budget-friendly earbuds, sometimes that bass is loud and it's overpowering, but it's not super crisp, it's not super clear. Not the case with the Life P3s. These are a budget premium earbud. Touch controls, wireless charging, a whole bunch more, only 80 bucks. Let's get into this review and I'm gonna tell you more about them. Just to take a look at the box here, let's just see all the key information that Soundcore wants us to know. Again, truly wireless means that you can use one bud or the other. You don't have to use both of them in stereo if you don't want to. That's definitely a huge feature. Hybrid noise cancellation, and I'll show you the app because the app is super impressive. Bass up, thumping sound, 35 hours total playback with the case, and I gotta tell you again, for those of you that like bass, these are an excellent option. And again, they tell you thumping sound because it is true. Again, at 80 bucks, this is something definitely unheard of. I want to talk about a couple things that I really like about Soundcore products. Number one, for those of you that like manuals, they always give you a ton to read. I'm not about reading, but you guys can. And number two, they always give you a lot of ear tips, 3 different sizes. The size that's mostly used by everybody is already included on the earbuds when you buy them. You get a smaller one and a larger one too. And the great thing about these earbuds, again, USB-C of all things. You can charge it up with USB-C. Now being budget premium, 80 bucks is also going to get you wireless charging. And that's something that I really like in earbuds. I like to come home, just plop it on the charger, charge it up for a couple hours, and know that when I'm ready to use them, it's already charged up and ready to go. In this review, I'm going to talk about a couple things that I find most important when buying earbuds. Number one is the price. Again, $80, a ton of different colors to choose from. So you don't have to get these piano blacks if you don't want to. If you want a more vibrant color, they have a color that's going to suit your style, a color that more suits your life, if you will. Now again, at 80 bucks, you're getting wireless charge and you're getting that thumping sound, you're getting that bass, and you're also getting touch controls on the actual stems themselves. And that's something you don't really find at this price point all that often. Now you'd be surprised. A lot of different earbuds out there at this price point do not give you any sort of touch controls, and I think that's a shame. I always want to be able to increase the volume. I always want to be able to change the track without having to pull out my phone. I do want to talk about a couple things when it comes to Life P3. Number one, Soundcore give us one of the best applications that I've come across in terms of a truly wireless earbud. They give you a lot of information. They give you a lot of different ways to customize it. There's your battery level, of course, showing right over there. So again, you'll always be able to know what your battery life is. In terms of battery life, you'll get 7 hours of playback from these earbuds. Now, I came very close to that 7 hours. Again, there's a lot of different variables, how many phone calls you've taken, the volume level, the active noise cancellation, etc., etc. But for pure music, I definitely got 7 hours. Now, I'm not really testing these in my ear for 7 hours. The most I had them in was 3 hours, and they're super comfortable. They never fell out. And for my ears, they provided a very nice fit and very nice comfort level as well. So no fatigue when wearing these earbuds for a long period of time. But the number one thing that I like about Soundcore products is the application, because you do get a lot of ways that you can customize these earbuds. Now, the number one selling point for the Life P3s is of course that sound quality, that bass level, which I'm going to talk about in just a little bit. But you also get this hybrid active noise cancellation feature that's generally not found at this budget premium price. Now you do have a transparency mode, so fully transparent. You're going to hear everything around you. Definitely something you want to turn on if you want to know what's happening around you. But if you only want to hear voices, like you're at Starbucks and you're ordering from the barista, you can still hear your music, but the voices will still be able to come through. For those of you that like to block everything out, there is an outdoor feature here for the noise cancellation, and let me tell you, it definitely works. It blocks out a lot of noise, especially walking around Times Square, especially switching it to indoor when I'm at the gym. I can really block out a lot of those indoor sounds. And if you're on the train, you can block out some of the roaring engine noises as well, or if you're on the bus, etc., etc. So the hybrid active noise cancellation gives you a lot of ways that you can customize it to your environment at the time, whether that's transport, indoor, outdoor, if you just want to hear voices or you want to completely turn it off. Again, Soundcore give you a ton of options to choose from, and at only $80, this is unheard of. Now, in terms of the active noise cancellation, Is it as good as their more premium product? These are the Liberty Air 2 Pros, and I believe they're about $130 right now. These will block out a lot more of the ambient noise than the Life P3s here, but 80 versus 130, you do the math. Is it worth that couple extra points of noise blocking ability for another earbud that'll cost you a little bit more? Or do you want to save some coin and still get an excellent sound and be able to block out most of the noise around you? Chances are, if you're like me, I'd go for the $80 option personally. Now, another thing that I really like about Soundcore products is the equalizer. So let's talk about sound quality, because when you buy earbuds, honestly, other than fit, the sound quality is definitely something that becomes most important. Now, Soundcore give you a bunch of presets here, and they even give you this little bass up feature for you bass heads like myself. I listen to EDM, I listen to house, I listen to hip hop, I listen to country, I listen to jazz. I'm all over the place, and by no means am I an audiophile. I'm just a dude that listens to music every single day of the week, at least 4 or 5 hours a day, whether I'm just walking around at the gym, doing my thing. Music is my life, so I definitely like music, and I am able to change it up depending on the genre, and I really like Soundcore's presets here. You definitely hear the difference if you switch from jazz to hip hop to Latin, or if you're listening to pop. They do a really nice job. Now, out of the box, the bass is thumping. The bass is definitely where it's at. You get a nice, crisp, clear bass, and that's what you don't really get at these budget prices. When you find the truly wireless earbud that's around the same price point, the bass is definitely loud, but it's not a crisp, it's not a clean bass, it's not really a clear bass. But with these, you're getting all of that, and at the $80 price point. But there is one thing I do want to mention. The mids can sometimes get a little bit jumbled up. The highs are no problems with these earbuds out of the box. But the great thing is, guys, there's a custom EQ here, so you can really go in, play around with it, and get that sound that you want for your ears for whatever type of genre you're listening to. And you can go in and you can save it too. So once you customize it to whatever you're listening to, once you customize it to your pure enjoyment, you can go ahead and save that, and that's what I give Soundcore a lot of credit for. So spend the time with the EQ if you really want to get that sound for you, if you really want those mids to come through, if you really want those highs, if you really want that bass to be where it's at, spend some time with it. But for me, and quite honestly, I like their presets. I think it does a great job, and I've been listening to these for at least 3 weeks, and I'm definitely super happy with them. Most of the times I leave it on their Soundcore signature with that bass up feature, because for all-around music, I think it does a really good job. So for sound quality, especially at $80, even for a little bit more, these definitely do sound awesome. And Soundcore, once again, you've done it again. The Liberty Air 2 Pros were my go-to earbud, but I have to tell you, I've been using the Life P3s, and I think I'm going to continue to use these because I like them all around for the gym. I like the sound, I like the fit, I like the comfort, and I like the touch controls as well. At this brand new segment I call Budget Premium, you definitely don't find wireless charging, you definitely don't find an app with this much customization, and you definitely don't find touch controls on the stems either, but the Soundcore Life P3s have all of that and some more. So talking about touch controls, guys, you can single tap right on that Soundcore logo on the stem itself, and a single tap or double tap or holding it is going to do different things. Single tapping on the left is going to increase, decrease the volume. You can also change it to the next track, previous track, or your play pause button. And you can do the same with the right side. So again, you're going to have 6 different ways that you can interact with your phone without having to take it out of your pocket. And that's something I superly enjoy. The less I have to take my phone out of my pocket, the better. You're just walking down the street at the gym. Why bother and take out your phone? Now, a double tap is going to give you basically the same options, but it's going to add your voice assistant trigger, or it's going to be able to change that ambient sound around if you want to. I like to leave mine on next, but that's just me. And again, hold for 2 seconds. You'll be able to switch between that ambient sound if you want, or you can change up the function altogether. So let me just show you some music and I'm gonna let you know what I mean. So again, single tapping on the left is going to decrease the volume. You can see that's decreasing. If I double tap it, it's going to go to that next track. So super, super cool. And if I just hold on to it, it's going to switch over that ambient noise cancellation feature. So again, guys, I didn't even have to take my phone out, and I was able to control my music. I was able to do a lot of things just from the earbud itself. So again, budget premium, but it's more of a premium earbud that's at a budget price. I also just want to talk about call quality, because sometimes you will get a phone call. So take a listen to the phone quality and let me know what you think about it down in the comments below.
This is a sound test of the Soundcore Life P3 earbuds. I'm outside walking through Broadway on 42nd Street, so there's a lot of noise behind me. There's people walking around and whatnot. This is what you can expect call quality to sound like on the Soundcore Life P3. Let me know what you think about them down in the comments below. Let's go to the end of the test and check them out.
These are the Life P3's indoor sound quality test, and I'm just in my kitchen in my apartment. I'm making a little coffee, so I do have the water running in the sink, and I'm just doing various things. This is the Soundcore quality. I want you guys to hear it because most likely you will be walking around your apartment, you will be doing things, and you want to know what the call quality is like on the inside. Let me know what you guys think about it. You've heard the outdoor and the indoor. What do you think about the Soundcore quality? Let's get back to the review. So that's it when it comes to the Life P3s. Again, budget premium, more premium than budget, unless your wallet's concerned. $80 is a win. $80 is something that make these on the top of my list for anybody looking for a very good sounding. I'm going to scratch that and say great sounding earbud. Spend some time with the EQ and get the sound that fits your needs. Not everyone wants to hear mids. I understand that. Not everyone wants to hear highs. Sometimes you just want bass, and that's okay. Thanks to that equalizer, you can do whatever you want to do with that sound stage, and that's what I give Soundcore a lot of credit for. But let me know what you think about these down in the comments below. It's superly highly recommended by me. You're getting everything, at least everything that I want in an earbud, and it's not going to break the bank. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in another video.